Good evening, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to continue the study of the book International Logistics. My name is Felipe. I'd like to invite you to subscribe in this channel. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like. Don't forget, support this channel with donations. Start the notifications and share this video with your friends. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Thank you very much. Let's start. If you like, add a commentary. Make your question. Often, smaller ships are used for grain because the destination are ports in developing countries that have restricted berths or unloading facilities. In early 1993, there was a problem in unloading grain in Somalia because the U.S. Navy SEALs were used to shut the bottom of the channel used for the relief ships. A spokesperson for UN's World Food Program said his agency charters about 150 vessels a year, and if one divides that by the cargo we transport by sea, the average size would be about 11,000 tons. One may say that we have orders ranging from 1,000 to 80,000 tons. And in my 25 years with the program, I recall having chartered vessels down to 500 tons, dead weight and as high as a 120,000 tonner. Other book and no-book cargoes. Other book cargoes include plastic in granular form, sugar, sulfur, salt, sand, gravel, bauxite, lignite, slag, cement, lime, gypsum, potash, rice, bone chips, talc, borax, scrap iron, and steel, handled by magnets and fertilizers. Some book cargo requires very special handling. An example is kaolin, often used in the making of paper. It must be kept perfectly clean, otherwise it will smudge the new paper. At receiving ports, the dockside facility bags the book product for distribution inland. Some book goods are also graded and sold at the port of import. Coffee beans travel in burlap bags. The prospective buyers insert a long tube into each bag and withdraws a few bags. Using they adjust the quality of the bag's contents. Tobacco leaves are graded mainly on the basis of color and tobacco to judge. There are also no bulk cargoes that move on both shipper-owned and charter vessels. The best known no bulk movement is that of new autos, and the principal routes are shown in the table 5.4. The new car fleet consists of just over 300 vessels, of which 75% are owned by 6 vessel operation companies. Most moves from Japan, and the Japanese auto manufacturers trade group has a standard carriage agreement that members use when dealing with vessel owners. 2 Japanese auto manufacturers use their own ships. As with most shipping markets, one can argue that it's either stable or volatile. A number of Japanese and European car and truck manufacturers are located. Major mover of new autos by sea. From Japan, North Europe, 16. Japan, Mediterranean, 1. North America, Europe, 2. Assembly operation in the United States and shipments of parts of them does not require use of auto-carrying vessels. During Operation Desert Shield and Operation Desert Storm, a number of auto-carrying vessels were diverted from commercial business to carrying military equipment. Very recent, Eastern Europe has developed as market for second-hand autos, originating mainly in Western Europe. Firms have sprouted up to buy refurbished transport and sell the autos. Older models of used cars were sent to Eastern Europe, with the average value of Belgian cars sold in Europe 1991 being 42% of that of used Belgian autos sold in Western European markets. The supply of shipment. A large supply of shipment exists in the world, and only during wars do shortages occur. New ships are continually being added to the world's fleet and many, probably too many, nations heavily subsidize shipbuilding operations. New ships are always being built and can be converted while under construction. During the Suez Crisis, hulls being built to carry dry cargo were all converted to tankers. Newer artists are often used in the more lucrative trades, and as they age they find themselves working in less demanding markets. Sometimes, when reading of shipwreck, one will see that the vessel had led a long career and sailed in many different markets. Insurance rates increase for older vessels, and operators, aware of this, keep their vessels away from markets where the exposure to possible liability is large. Sometimes older vessels under cargo. Major refurbishment during the 1960s and 1970, many breakbulk cargo vessels were partially then completely converted to container carrying ships. Often vessels are linked by being cut at right angles at the hull and have new med-sighting inserts. The United States maintains a large mothball fleet of old warships and sold cargo ships. These old ships in near retirement but not yet cut up for scrap. They are protected to some extent against the ravages of rust and time. Some are placed back into commercial service when needed. Older vessels are eventually scrapped. Until recently, Taiwan was a major center of vessel scrapping. Now activity has moved to Pakistan and Bangladesh, nations with low-cost labor and few environmental controls. Sometimes the term shipbreaking is used. The amount of shipbreaking that occurs depends on many factors, not the least of which the market value of scrap metal. Market interrelationships. Some shippers. We are going to continue later in market interrelationships. If you like,